First things first, welcome or welcome back to the channel, and I hope that you are having a wonderful day. This is going to be the first episode in a maybe short, I don't know, series on the channel where I go around doubling my kill count at certain bosses. So today I decided to do KBD. So I started off the kill count with 152 kills at KBD, and we ended off at 304. So that means we killed exactly 152 KBD, and we'll find out exactly what the loot looks like from the the first boss in old school RuneScape. I thought it might be good to cover the gear I used for this short grind, and I started off using the Dragon Hunter Lance, but it wasn't as accurate as I wanted it to be. I even tested it with the Dragon Warhammer and the BGS, and neither of those would really hit that often either, and when they did, it still didn't really make a huge difference overall throughout the kill. Didn't really increase the speed of it very much, and I ended up trying the Fang as well. And the Fang, oh, there's a pillar there. The Fang seemed to work much better. The kills were a lot faster. They were a lot more consistent. I was hitting a lot more. And just to show you what what I was risking, I was risking around 500k with supplies, because right now I don't really have any of the supplies in my inventory. But so my gear was the Face Guard, Arty Cloak 3. I used the Amulet of Glory, the Dragonfire Shield, the Osmund's Fang, and Proselyte Armor with Dragon Boots, Barrow's Gloves, and the Treasonous Ring with the Unholy Blessing. So fairly basic gear. The only real expensive parts of this, I'd say, are the Face Guard and the Osmund's Fang. Everything else is fairly cheap. I mean, even the Dragonfire Shield is like a few mil, I think, maybe 3.5 mil at this point. But yeah. Alright, this is the last thing I promise before we get into the rest of the video. I just wanted to show how I got to the KBD layer and then how I banked as well. So I'd usually bank at Castle Wars, but to get there I'd brick a Gorok teleport tab. Enter the wilderness, yes. And then it is just a short run southeast, I believe, to the KBD layer. I got pretty lucky during the short run throughout the whole grind. I did not run into a single PKer, and I never really had to battle over worlds at all, and I never even did an instance for the world. But you just climb down that ladder, and then you pull this lever, and then it brings you into the KBD layer. And in the KBD layer, you can use teleport tabs because it's not technically in the wilderness anymore. But so I'll pull the lever just so I can break the tab. Break the tab now. Oh, there's KBD. Oh, somebody's fighting it actually. That's funny. So then I would get into my house. I would use my Ornate Pool of Rejuvenation to restore my stats, as well as my my prayer and HP. I'd click on the fancy jewelry box to bring me to Castle Wars, and then I'd bank from there. But that's the last thing before we really get into it. And if you enjoy the video, please leave me a like or a subscribe. It really means a lot to help grow the channel. Other than that, I hope you enjoy the video. So after finishing the 152 King Black Dragon kills, we are left with almost 2.5 million gold. This took roughly 3 hours to do, and we probably used about 300k in supplies, so probably around 2.2 mil profit. So in that 3 hours, it's looking at around 700k GB per hour, which I wish it was more because it is Old School RuneScape's first boss, as well as RSC's first boss monster. But there's not much you can do about sort of the inflation in the game in terms of, you know, new bosses being added and those things being more valuable, you know, to kill. But other than that, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to hop over to my Twitch. I stream Old School RuneScape as well as League of Legends content over there. But other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day.